Hey everyone!
Hello!
Welcome back to Two Blondes
Blondes
on
on
Books. We're still blonde and we're still talking about books. Go
I'm
figure.
liking every minute.
Exactly. And this week, if you've been looking at our little promo posts, we are talking about the Alphahole. How much alpha is in your arsehole?
Yes.
Well, that came out. I didn't mean that. Okay.
It depends on the day.
Yes. Okay, right.
No.
Okay.
No.
I think.
How much alpha is too much alpha to where you cross in? I have a visual aid. Here we go. See? Alpha, ass. Alpha, ass.
Okay.
How much is too much alpha to turn you into an ass?
Perfect.
You know.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So, Cynthia is going. We had a little giveaway last week.
We sure did. We had a giveaway for this lovely Cynthia St. Aubin From Hell to Breakfast tote.
Yes.
And a lovely water bottle from Mandy Roscoe. And we had a newsletter sign up, and we picked a random winner, and that lucky random winner is Missy Noecker. And I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. The last name is spelled Noecker. So Missy, if you will private message me, I will get your address, and we will get this shipped off to you.
Absolutely. And then while we're talking about giveaways, sorry, I'm fiddling with the iPad down here because Specky Four Eyes here can't read the comments as they come up on the iPhone there. So
yes.
I'm trying to see it here. So anyway, so let me go on and tell you about, we've got a giveaway for next week. So this is, where's the giveaway? It's run away. So it's a tote bag, lovely tote bag. Are you going to do the...
Oh, you want me to do Vanna?
Yeah, that.
I can do Vanna.
Lovely tote bag with my, what would that call? My logo on it.
Yes.
And then, because we're talking about Alphaholes, and you may very well want to catch your own,
yes.
We have a nice little gift pack here from Clinique, which will help
so many great people in here, too.
I know. Hi, Cara.
We're going to get the iPad working here so we can see everybody who's here. Oh, hi. Look, my platonic
Kerrigan, hello, that's to Kerrigan.
We love you, Kerrigan Byrne.
And we've got Virginia with us. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
Who else is here? Okay, so I'm going back while you're all here. So this is from Clinique. It's got one of these chubby lipsticks in it. It's got, that's literally what it's called, a chubby.
So we're not being judgmental.
No, we are not being judgmental.
Okay, yes.
There's a mascara. There's some eyeshadow. So this is your alpha catching kit. And what you have to do to win the alpha catching kit is, and we've got Sarah, I have that. I want the other thing. What's the other thing, Sarah? The bag? You do get them both. You do get them both.
Yep.
So, and Stephen Mitchell is joining. Kisses and hugs from Kerrigan. Oh.
We have comments here now too. So if we're looking down, it's because we're looking at everybody. Oh, Carol Carson, hi from Florida. Mary Harrison, Tammy Bearcraft loves your accent. I love her accent too. I feel smarter just by sitting next to her.
Don't you need beer or scotch in the kit? That's what Zio says. Yeah. And Zio is the other half of my brain. So
yes.
Kisses to Zio. Loving Zio.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the kit you can win, and all you have to do to win that is to share the video and either tag myself or Cynthia so that we know that you've shared the video. Otherwise, we love the fact that you shared your video, but
yes.
we would have no idea.
Exactly. So,
okay.
There you go. Share a live feed.
Share it, exactly.
Yes.
So, forgive me in the eyes, I'm going down here, and
yes.
I'm going to try and get the iPad working while Cynthia is going to tell you all about how we came about with today's...
So this week's topic, I've been seeing these amazing teaser pictures from the new live-action Beauty and the Beast, which movie I was obsessed with when I was just a little sprout. So it kind of got me thinking, because there are some different stereotypes there. Sorry,
I'm sorry, I'm trying to mute it. Sorry, I'm failing miserably here.
It's okay.
There, muted,
Technical
perfect, yes.
Okay, yes, so Beauty and the Beast. And that got me thinking about the Beast, right? Gaston versus the Beast. Now, Gaston...
Can I just come...
Please, yes.
Great story about Beauty and the Beast. That
Yes.
what's her name? Her name has got completely
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson was a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast when she was a little girl,
Yes.
and now she's going to get to play Belle. And I can't actually think of a more perfect Belle.
Oh, neither can I.
Okay, so
we have to say hi. Hi, Catherine in the back. Catherine's in here with us.
Hey, Catherine, and Richard is
Sarah
with us.
Hester? Yes.
Yes, Richard.
Sarah, we will be announcing the winner of this week's giveaway next Friday. So you have to tune in and make sure you share the video, tag us, and we will announce the winner.
And Rosalind Ernst is with us. Hi, Rosalind.
Hi,
How are you
Rosalind.
doing?
Hello.
Okay, so back to Alphaholes and
And
whatever.
Beauty and the Beast. Yes, you were saying Emma Watson was a big fan, and she got to be Belle. Right?
Exactly. Yes. So now
Yeah.
on to you.
Okay, and so that got me thinking about alphas versus assholes, right? So Gaston in the movie and the series is sort of your typical asshole, like very brusque, very self-confident,
Exactly.
good looking.
Good
I have
looking.
to say, do you know who's playing Gaston in the live action movie?
I do. Tell.
Luke Evans.
Quick scream for Luke
I
Evans.
have a huge Luke Evans crush. It's not even funny.
Okay, so Caro says, but Gaston sings so
He
great.
does.
He
He
does.
does.
No one spits like Gaston. I just tuned in. What are you giving away? Barbara, we are giving away I'll repeat it right at the end. I'll do the giveaway once again at the end.
Yes. Yes, Kerrigan Byrne says, Luke Evans! This is an obsession we share, Kerrigan Byrne and I. So,
Okay, Virginia said she shared. Okay,
Yes.
so on we go.
yes. So,
Where?
we were talking about Beauty and the Beast.
Luke
Alphas
Evans
versus assholes,
screaming.
right?
There we go,
So,
yes.
the Beast is obviously the alpha du jour. He's sort of the role model for he character arcs are important, right? So he starts off very gruff and tough and then slowly learns to be, sort of more of an acceptable mate for Belle.
Exactly.
Mate, I'm using, shifter book
Yeah.
words. That's how you do. But I just have to say, am I the only one in the movie who was a little disappointed when the Beast turned into this like blonde, foppy looking guy?
No, I mean, yeah. Didn't you want the Beast back?
I did. Because he's like dangling in the air while this thing
With those
this
like
thing-
little floppy feet.
Yes,
like,
while
just
this
like,
transformation
floppy
happens,
feet.
and then he turns, and they've got animated bottom lighting on his face. His hair is like as curly as mine,
It's just like, yeah.
and he's just like,
Yeah, so
and I'm just like, I think I like the Beast better.
and actually, I have to say, Gaston was one of my favorite villains. And then
See, Kerrigan Byrne agrees with me.
Kerrigan,
Yes, because
yes,
he looked like
okay.
a lady. Thank you, Kerrigan. He did look like a lady.
he did.
He was
He did. He
pretty.
had definitely girl hair going on there.
It makes me wonder if
Christy was also disappointed.
See?
Caro was disappointed.
Yes.
And Kelly's just joined us. Kelly is
Hi, Kelly.
I've known for years and years. She's
Lovely.
got more dirt on me than anybody else.
Ooh.
But Kelly, remember, I got dirt on you too. Girl. So we're kind of even Stevens.
Yes.
Okay. So I think that's why we were thinking about alphas and alpha holes. Now, I don't know if anybody's familiar with the term alpha hole, but it's not
for
mine.
those, I was not familiar before we started talking about this as a topic for this week. So if you would be kind enough to elucidate it for me and others in the audience.
Now, an alpha hole is an alpha male that is written, and he's so alpha that his behavior borders on the edge of arsehole every now and then. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of great alpha holes. And before they do that, Cynthia's got a disclaimer.
I do?
Yes.
Oh, yes. As we're talking about things and we're talking about characters we love, we just wanted to kind of remind everybody that this is a very positive space. So we don't want to call anybody out whose characters we didn't like or anything like that. We want to keep this very positive. Share your favorites. Let's be supportive of each other. So I just wanted to throw that out there as we're talking.
Absolutely. Throw roses at people. Tell us whose alpha holes you really, really love.
See, everybody's with me on this. Do you see this? Denise Rand Huebner. Hi, Denise. I love you. Yeah, he needed to be turned back into the Beast. Tommy Bearcraft liked the Beast better.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Sarah Hausler liked the Beast better. Charlene Woodhouse, Beast was better. See, I'm glad I'm not alone. Thank you. I feel very validated now that I was not the only one who wondered if Belle occasionally was like, hey, could you put the horns back on? Just for one night.
Yeah, just like,
Just
yeah,
for
baby,
tonight.
give
Could
me
you-
the horn.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about people who write great alpha holes. Kristen Ashley, Mystery Man, Motorcycle Man, Tack Allen, right? Wasn't he one of the best alpha holes out there? Jericho Barons
Jericho
from the
Barons.
Fae Fever series.
Yes.
I mean, he was just, Jericho. I'm just going to need a moment with Jericho there. So this is what an alpha-hole is. But, it's a very thin line.
Yes.
And when are we going across that line?
So who else has some favorite? I'm curious. Do you have some favorite alpha holes from either movies, TV, books? I'm really interested to know if you've got some favorite alpha hole characters.
Oh, yeah, Casey
we've got some
Kerrigan
people weighing in.
loves Jericho with me.
Kerrigan, I just have to say this because I love you. So no saying your mom's an alpha hole. we kind of do that a lot there. Yeah. Christy Rose. Oh, hi, Christy.
Christina Lawrence Bennett from the Beautiful series. Z, I don't know that. Zio's telling us about, I don't know those books at all, so I'll have to check that out.
Yes. Mr. Darcy.
He definitely pushes
He
that
is.
line
Yes,
sometimes.
he does. Yep.
Tom Ellis, oh God, Tom Ellis as Lucifer.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's have a group squeal for Lucifer. Yes, exactly. Yes, no, we really, really like him.
Yeah. Who else?
Is it hard to not cross that line when writing an alpha? I find it hard. This is Denise. She writes, is it hard to not cross that line when writing an alpha? I find it hard to write alphas.
This is a really interesting topic, because Sarah and I have actually talked about this before. I feel like I love to write alphas, and I write alpha holes all the way. They totally are. And Sarah, you've said that you really don't tend to write alphas.
I don't think I do. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't set out to write alphas, but I don't. You see, the thing is, I live with one.
As do I.
I live with one, and they can be really, really tricky. So I suppose I tend to knock the hard edges off my husband when I write my heroes.
Yeah, I could see that.
So I don't tend to write them, but I mean, you definitely do.
I definitely do. In fact, I have my I have my own sharing the love for my own alpha holes here. Trying to get this so they're not reflecting. I heart Crixus and I heart Liam. In the Matilda Schmidt series, I have not one, but two alpha holes. One of them is a human hitman, and obviously that poses some problems for a relationship when the man who you're pursuing has to take off all his guns and, and if he has to leave early for a hit, I mean, it gets a little awkward. And then there's Crixus, who's a demigod, and he can do everything, so he does. And everyone.
Yes. Well, I remember, exactly.
Everyone.
Yeah, I stand still too long, and there you go.
Yes.
So we've got some more comments coming through. Sabine Priestley, hello, my darling. She says that she loves writing alphas, and she does actually. Sabine writes sci-fi alphas. Knock the hard edges off my husband as I write. So me too. Yeah, you too. Yeah. And I often say to my husband, I'm giving you a blueprint, babe. Really, all you got to do is just
read the book and follow the instructions.
Spike from Buffy.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I was 100% team Spike. I've seen Spike come a couple of times. Christy mentioned him, Stephen mentioned him, Zio mentioned him. I was 100% Spike. I was team Spike all the way. So, now.
Oh, yes.
Here's the thing. What I found on the handy dandy internet is how to be an alpha. So I'm giving credit to tobealpha.com. So if there's anybody out there that's worried about your pack status, tobealpha.com has got you covered. And we're just going to go through some of the things you have to do to be an alpha.
And please feel free to weigh in on any of these. We're very curious as to how important you think these things are in both, a leading man, a character, if it's something you don't like in a character. We definitely want to know.
We really want to hear what you guys have to say. And we have a rating system.
Yay!
We have
Helpful
a rating system.
Because I need visual aids. That's just how I roll.
Okay, so this time we're starting at number 5. Number 5 for you, the ultimate alpha would be David Gandy. David Gandy, number 5. If we give someone a number 5, it's a David Gandy all access pass to the boudoir.
Which, by the way, if you haven't noticed, is where we are shooting from today.
The boudoir.
Because
I have painters downstairs. The basement is still under construction, and they are singing loudly as they paint.
Yes.
Very loudly as they paint. So also if you hear them singing, it's not us. It's not a soundtrack. Okay, so
We don't have men trapped in the basement against their will. They're doing it because they want to be there.
apparently.
Yes.
Well, this is my
I
story.
just
and
feel
I'm
like it's
sticking
important
to
to say that.
it. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Right. So here, number 4 is this dude who I just think is smoking hot, and I've no idea who he is. So if you do know who he is, let me know. So he's a number 4. This is a
We have
take
some
my
David Gandy
hand.
fans in the house.
I know, David. Has
Yeah.
anybody seen that new Dolce and Gabbana advert? Oh my God!
I based an entire book character on him.
Oh,
It's nothing I have published, but he's like an art dealer werewolf, and he's it's like the broody alpha.
Big bad, mean and moody
Big
thing
bad
that he's
wolf,
got
all
going.
the way.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a number 4. He's a
Four.
number 4.
Yes.
Number 3 is no, not him. He's number 1. Number 3 is this dude, and there's nothing wrong with him. You take this is your dinner and a movie dude, but it's not going to go a lot further than dinner and a
Kerrigan's
movie.
saying Richard Armitage is number 4.
Is that who that is? I just want to take his hand so badly,
I
so
didn't even
badly.
check this. Yeah.
Okay, it's that Richard Armitage. Oh yes, Denise knows him too. How? No,
How did I not spot that? I did not look very closely at these. I have to
And
admit.
Sabine is telling me that he's hers. I'm pretty sure you're mistaken, sweetie. He's not. I'm pretty sure you're mistaken. Okay, so number 2 is this dude. And I'm really sorry
my
if
God.
you're related to him. But seriously, you put that photograph of yourself on the internet. So this is the 2 rating system. And finally, number 1 is the man that actually needs a mugshot.
Yes, jail sentence. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So we're going all. Number 1 is sort of asshole. Number 5 is yay alpha. Let's do
Yay,
this.
Alpha,
So-
all access pass to the boudoir. So Specky Four Eyes is putting her eyes on again. And from the site to be alpha.com, we are going to read some of those. And please, guys, we'd love to hear your commentary. Keep it going.
Oh,
We would
Carol
like-
Carrison wants to know: do the painters sing like Gaston? No one sings like Gaston.
There,
Don't
no,
you remember?
exactly. Oh, you
No
get it on.
one. All the things.
Yes, exactly. In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay, so Janine Aza has joined us. Janine went to university with me
Did she really?
many, many moons ago, and we've recently connected again, and it's fantastic.
Oh, wow. Kerrigan has met number 1. He shot a police officer in Utah.
Really? Is she lying?
I know. She
Are you serious right now?
She used to work in yeah.
Okay, and Heidi loves number 4's tan lines. Yeah, me too. They're pretty special. Let's. I think we should all take a moment
Now
to
that we
appreciate.
know it's Richard Armitage. Oh,
Let's
is?
take a moment to appreciate the tan line. Okay. All right. So here we go.
All right. So what are alpha male characteristics? So we're just going to kind of talk about some of the things that at least, howtobeanalpha.com says these are essential for the alpha male. So first of all, confidence. Alpha males know they are the shit. Whether or not they are, whether they are or not to someone doesn't really matter. Alpha males believe in themselves and aren't afraid to show it physically, vocally, through action and thoughts. What do you think? Confidence. How important is confidence to an alpha male?
Well, I'm pretty sure you can't fake it.
No, you can't. It's you have to have something to be confident about as well, because I think we've all met people who maybe are a little overconfident and a little underqualified to be confident. I'm thinking number 2 is one of those guys, right? Like if you
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. I
because
mean,
clearly he's been working at it. You
Exactly.
know? He's been tanning. He's
Exactly.
got his leopard
got
print
his
thong
leopard-
on.
exactly.
He's having a professional picture taken.
Exactly, and
Of this.
he's uploading it, so clearly he's confident in this picture. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be giving number 2 an all access pass to the boudoir anytime soon.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So confidence. Then their next point is competitive, and they write here: alpha males don't like to lose; they want to win. Which kind of begs the question: what if they don't?
What if they lose?
What if they lose? Is there a tantrum
What if
in
they
the
don't
offing?
win? You know, this is honestly why I can't write anything but triangles in my books. I almost always have 2 alpha holes competing for the heroine because it's so fun to watch them. Neither one of them wants to lose, and the things that they'll do and say, it allows sort of a whole new, I don't know, a new echelon, if you will.
Okay.
of competitiveness.
So Virginia goes back to point number one, confidence. And she says that confidence is how loud she screams.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's going to be that kind of party, is it?
I love it. There needs to be a brain behind the attitude. I could not agree more.
Absolutely. And am I the only person, no, I cannot be the only woman that finds clever men dead sexy.
That's huge, huge. I mean, we've all seen like Big, Dumb, and Cute and been like, yeah, he's cute, but like
until he opens his mouth.
His mouth. Yeah, I definitely love a smart, clever, complicated man. The wordplay is important too. I feel
exactly.
Like.
So Virginia's getting a lot of traction on that comment. A lot of people are agreeing with you. You seem to have called that one right.
Yes.
So the alpha male, so he's confident and he doesn't like to lose. Next quality.
Alpha males have presence. And these are their words, not mine. Size matters, not in the way you think. We're talking about presence here.
Presence and not presence.
Yes.
Presence.
Yes. It's sort of, alpha males make themselves bigger and give themselves presence. So it comes from body language, vocals, how they carry themselves. They have a big presence when they walk into a room. What do you think? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is presence?
I'm kind of seeing Gaston coming in with that hair curling over the red.
Oh my gosh, I'd forgotten about the chest hair.
Exactly.
The little friends sticking out of his shirt.
Exactly. So I'm seeing that. What are you seeing? Let's have some ratings. Call them out for us. We would like to know what you would give presents. And I've lost somebody. Who have I lost?
I don't know.
I've lost David. I've lost David.
Please tell me you didn't let him touch the ground. This is not okay.
I let David touch the ground. Hold on. We've lost David.
We've lost David in the boudoir.
We found David again.
Woo!
We found David again.
Okay.
All right. So we have
presence is everything. Presence is important to keep other males at bay. Good comment there.
Jana says they command the room.
Yes.
Presence is big everything.
Mickey's giving it a 4.
Mickey's giving it a 4. Spike. So Zio says Spike is only 5'8", but he fills the room like he's 6'5".
You know,
that's presence.
An excellent point, Zio. I've been watching Poldark recently.
Yeah.
And
I've never watched that.
Aiden, I can't believe you never watched that.
No.
Poldark. Do we have Poldark fans here? I'm pretty sure we have at least a few. Aiden Turner, who plays one of the dwarves. Keely or Keely?
Please help Cynthia out here.
I think he's Keely in the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Right? In those, and him hitting on Toriel in that movie, right? She's an elf, he's a dwarf, and he totally is working that, man. And I am a woman who's pretty concerned about height. So if you know, he's projecting that big presence in a movie like that, and in Poldark, which I love because he stars in it now. I feel like that, it's the presence. It's not his height, it's his presence. It's the energy.
I mean, if you've seen that like short clip of Henry Cavill walking into Comic-Con, who's seen that? He just walks behind the chairs and it's just to die for. Yeah.
Kerrigan loves Aiden Turner as well. Keely and Armitage sandwich. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Francis Housden said it's hard to go past Rourke. Who's Rourke? I seem to have missed something there. So somebody says Aiden Turner.
Oh, Mark Garrick joined. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Fabian. So glad to have you. I love all these new people we're meeting and joining.
Yeah, it's lovely to have you here with us.
All right.
So we are moving on, and the alpha he has to be able to walk like the shit.
So this
quote unquote, walk like the shit.
This dovetails with our last point, right?
Exactly. He's got to have swagger. Swagger. Yeah.
I think I'm just going to keep a list of words and try to make you say them.
So he's got to walk in the room but like, can I just say, there is such a thing as too much swagger.
Just like the cologne is like swagger. Right?
Very good point.
Cologne is like swagger. It's definitely possible to overdo it.
It totally is.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we move on to our next point.
Dominant. Alpha males take control. They are dominant. They tell people what to do. They are direct. They take over situations when necessary. They are the king of the mountain. So what do we think about dominance as far as, how important that is to an alpha male?
You see, I can see why it's important, but here's where I have a little bit of a problem. And this is where my kind of like warped sense of humor gets involved. You have all these characters and they will say things like, I see what I want and I take it and I want you.
Right. At which point we're supposed to swoon, right?
And at which point I'm kind of thinking... And then
that's
even,
the man who takes what he wants.
exactly,
right
and apparently this man had no problem taking what he wanted either. So, you know, a little dominance goes a long way, because you know what, when he starts telling, you know, when you have a book character or a movie character, anything like that, and he's starting to tell her what to wear, who her friends are, then I'm out, I'm afraid. At that point, I'm like,
tend to agree with you.
We're no longer dominant, we're a little bit of a bully.
Yes.
Okay, who's...
Yeah.
We're getting lots of comments on Swagger. Max the pro dancer. Caro, Max the pro dancer in Dancing with the Stars.
I have heard of him, yes.
Have we?
Yes. I have.
I
don't know if
haven't.
you have.
No.
I don't follow Dancing with the Stars, but I do follow some of the... I listen. I read gossip sites, and his name has been in them a few times.
And Mickey's telling us that the confidence without the Saturday Night Fever moves.
See?
Or the pants. The Saturday Night Fever pants, not a high point either.
What Carrion said, I think, personifies it perfectly for me. Don't take what you want. Take the challenge and make me want it too. Right? That's, to me, that's an alpha. Right?
That's an alpha. That gets the
David
Gandy
Gandy
all
seal
access
of
pass to
approval.
the boudoir.
Yes, yes.
All right. So he's walked like the shit. He's been dominant.
Yes.
And here we go with alpha males get the girl. Okay? So he says here, while beta males are oogling, not ogling, by the way. It is definitely oogling.
They put two O's in oogling.
And
Oogling.
gargaying
That is now
over
a
girls or making excuses about why they aren't going to talk to her. An alpha male steps right up and gets the girl.
Oh, and this is the important part. If they don't get the girl, they'll try again. Now, this is sort of a question I have.
Yes.
When is trying again? Where's the line for us between trying again, being persistent, and being a stalker? You know, like, when is it sort of like...
Exactly, right?
You know, like, I feel there's like a fine line there too. So...
Yeah, this has to be careful. And there is a point at which you just got to go away, dude. She doesn't like you that way.
Yeah.
And your persistence is not making it any better.
I agree. Yes.
This man is also persistent.
I can tell that about him.
You can tell. It's what is it? Is it the particular fit of the leopard skin?
I'm gonna
trousers?
have to go with the mullet, because mullets don't happen overnight, and that takes some planning. He had to grow that hair in the back long enough,
he gave it
and
some
then
thought,
cut
right?
some thought and some time went into that hairstyle. Man's
All right, that's persistent.
Yes. Okay, alpha males are vocal and loud.
Okay, I got a big problem with this one.
As do I, because I think we have all been at the airport at one point, right? Waiting for a flight. And there's a guy there who's pacing around the elite boarding area, making the most important business deal of his entire life. And you need to know all about it, right?
Exactly.
He's aggro, he's upset, he's talking so loud, and it's sort of just like, okay, you've got an earpiece in. Clearly, you can hear, like, we go somewhere else, conduct your business, and then come back into public. But it's almost like they're kind of strutting with it, you know, like...
Yeah, no, I can't be doing that. It's like, yeah, call me, tell him I said no. Tell him I said no.
No, girl, no, we discussed this. You know, it's just sort of like...
Yeah, no, we don't want to hear it. So let's go back to our little live feed here. Who's saying what? Charlene Whitehouse is putting Patrick Swayze. Swayze.
Dirty Dancing. Can I just say, that movie was, like, very important to my adolescence.
Okay, and as corny as it is, nobody puts baby in a corner.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That was an alpha male line.
That is the perfect example, right? Neil, the little manager's grandson
Yes,
guy versus Swayze.
yes.
That is the perfect sort of like
well
alpha,
done,
non-alpha.
Charlene. Good call there.
Good call, yes.
Okay, Kerrigan is lowering the tone of the occasion by asking them to be persistently naked. But,
Depends.
yeah. Oh, God, I did it again. Hold on, I did something bad. I did a bad thing here.
It's okay.
We're back. And yes, Zio agrees that it takes time to plan the party in the back.
love it.
J-I. I'm sorry. Stoic's good.
I do like a good stoic alpha.
As awful as this is going to sound, you know what? I don't want to hear about your feelings, and I don't want to be mopping up your tears.
No, I would agree with that.
Which is probably why I'm married to who I'm married to.
Oh, Julie Johnston joined. Hi, Julie.
Hi,
Welcome.
Julie.
We're so glad to have you.
And
Ooh, Rosalind Ernst, sarcastic but witty with a dry sense of humor. I do love a dry sense of humor. A guy who's clever and can just reel off those.
Oh, yeah. But clever, you can't have a sense of humor without clever.
Oh, totally.
Exactly.
Absolutely
And I mean, I think we all as women agree, a man that can make you laugh.
Oh, man.
And for me, I just want to add a little caveat to that. A man who can laugh at himself. That to me is the sexiest thing out there.
Right. If he takes himself too seriously, there's kind of a...
Yeah, no, it is. And Mandis is asking, how are we? We are fine. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you, Mandis.
I dealt with that ordinary. Okay.
So Denise, yeah, we feel your pain. Those guys who think they're more important than everybody else, so everybody needs to hear them talk. We've been there.
Okay, so Charlene would like to know what we think of James Bond, who's really
now,
the ultimate
which
alpha.
James Bond are we talking about here?
Exactly. You know, my first James Bond was Roger Moore because that's because I'm old.
Mine was Pierce Brosnan.
Because she's young, in case you couldn't tell. But it's so I have a sort of soft spot for Roger Moore. Sean Connery, I get what people like about him, but all that hair, there's a little manscaping that needs to happen.
I can't
get past that.
I cannot. Like it's not even chest. It's a pelt. He has a pelt. It's like an otter's pelt on his chest. I just can't. I can't.
You know, I'm with her on that. Pierce Brosnan was a bit of a non-event. George Lazenby was a complete non-event as a... I have to say that Daniel Craig thus far is my favorite because he's edgy.
Daniel Craig.
I mean, other than the fact
he
that
does
he's...
that... Other one, like Pierce Brosnan and even Roger Moore, they've kind of got that jokey James Bond with the one-liners. Yeah. Where like Daniel Craig, those eyes, you truly believe he could shoot a bitch and be just fine.
Absolutely,
with it.
That he does.
He's cold and detached, and I, being the psychotic person, I find that hot as hell. Like I don't know what it is about a high-functioning sociopath, but I am on board, man.
Okay, Tom Ellis Mickey is bringing up Tom Ellis again. We've seen a lot of Tom Ellis. I think that we can all agree that Tom Ellis is shit hot.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just going to say.
Hi, Peggy. Hi, Peggy joined us. Hello, Peggy.
Wendy's joined us. Hi, Wendy.
Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Happy
now,
to
you
have
girls
you.
I'm getting a lot of traction on Sean Connery here.
I know.
Come on. What about the pelts?
Yes, Stephen Claire Atkinson. Daniel Craig. Wow. Yep, that pretty much sums it up. Wendy. Love
Craig
Daniel
also.
Craig. Those
young,
eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
What about Harry Hart Kingsman?
Yes, the Kingsman. Are you talking about the movie? Is that what you're talking about, Rosalind, the movie? He was...
Stop. Okay,
Jason
stop.
Statham. Oh.
Zio has just brought Jason Statham to the party.
Absolutely. Yes.
100
times.
Every day of the week, 7 times on Sunday.
Hold on. I've got to find... In fact, I've got to find All Access Boudoir. In fact, let's put Jason on that picture because Jason gets an All Access pass to the boudoir. He is so serious. And there's a good example of a guy who's not really tall.
See, Jana brings up Timothy Dalton, who was 007 only once, but I have re-fallen in love with Timothy Dalton.
Have you?
Through the Penny Dreadful series. He plays Sir Malcolm.
And is he good at... Yeah?
He is amazing. His range is fabulous. He's like beating people with canes and stuff. It's Victorian.
She's going to just clarify
Shooting people. I mean, he's amazing, and I love him in that series. Yes.
I guess Shamar Moore, Criminal Minds. I don't know him. Christy?
Shamar Moore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Now, actually, I'm going to disagree on Chris Hemsworth. I don't find him very alpha. I think he's hell of a good looking. I mean that body. I would just like to lick it up and down like an ice cream cone.
Okay, but as Thor. I'm representing with my Marvel. See, look, there he is. Thor.
Oh yes, and talking about her T-shirt.
Yes.
The red lipstick is specifically for Dina.
Yes, Dina requested red lipstick.
So, Dina, big red lips for you.
Yes.
So, but Chris to me lacks the swagger.
This is funny. Like there's a delay on the tablet in what we're actually doing and what's live. So I'm seeing what we're doing like 2 seconds after we do it. And if the sound is off, it totally looks like I'm like, hi, look at my boob. Check it out.
And then there's me puckering up like seconds after that. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so that's good.
sound is important. Sorry. Squirrel. There we go.
Tom Hiddleston's got swag.
Oh, Tom
right?
Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston. Okay, now
Hiddles.
T Hiddle.
Can we just say that we're very happy that he and Taylor Swift did not work out, because I actually lost respect for him.
He lost it. Yeah, exactly. He lost,
a
bit
bit
of
some of that
you know.
mystique for me when he was like canoodling, as the gossip rags love to say, canoodling, you know, on the beach with her, and it just made me want to throw up in my mouth. So. Sorry,
We're
Hiddles.
all waiting for the song
Okay,
about the
sorry,
relationship.
Vocal and loud. Anyway.
Robert Downey Jr. Yes,
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Robert Downey
Amen.
Jr.'s got swag.
Downey, oh Lord, right, Jay?
Yeah,
Seriously.
exactly.
Yes, Hiddles. Yes, Kerrigan and I have shared.
No, you
our-
see, you're saying Hiddles is a beta.
You know, in my opinion, he kind of is. He's a very hot beta, but he doesn't have that serial killer, like, okay, that's probably not healthy that
No,
would
that's
associate
where
that.
are we going?
It's like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, admittedly, my first, like, movie crush was Anthony Hopkins.
Remember
as-
last week when I told you that Cynthia, although she looks like an angel, is she does have a little bit of a dark and twisty side going on.
Yeah,
Dark
my
and
first
twisty.
my first movie crush was Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter.
He was scary.
He was hot and smart, and that voice.
I'm throwing this out.
I
didn't,
can see the
watching
disagreement on
Silence
this.
of the Lamb, I didn't get hot. People, I'm throwing this to the committee. Throwing it to the committee. Okay, let's.
Yeah,
We'll finish our
I
list.
just
So
have
we've
to- yes.
done vocal and loud, maintaining eye contact, firm eye contact.
Are you creeped out yet? Let's try it.
We're maintaining
Aye.
firm eye
pretty.
contact. Good. And that's all we got to say about that.
I feel like there's a right and wrong way to do that. There's a creepy way to, like, you know, a man who can look you in the eye is definitely good, but a man who does it, like, even when you don't want him to.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good.
Not good.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Kerrigan says, I'd eat him with some fava beans and a Chianti.
So you too, huh? You too.
See, she
Alrighty.
gets me. This is why we're platonic life partners, because
Rosalind, Henry Cavill, absolutely. Any day of the week.
yeah, Mickey, all Marvel comic characters are hot as hell. I tend to agree with you. Again, I look like, you know, it's about the shirt. It's the shirt.
It's the shirt,
Yes.
people.
So, yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Aren't afraid to get physical. Alphas are not afraid to get physical. Why can I only think of the Olivia Newton-John song right now when I...
Really?
Yeah,
Is
that's what's happening in my
I
head.
can actually, all I can see is somebody being slapped on the ass, and nothing makes me madder than being slapped on the ass.
It's a contextual thing.
No,
The
for
ass
me,
slapping.
it's an
Really?
instant punch to the face.
So, there is no alpha. Jericho Barons couldn't slap you on the ass.
Jericho Barons has an all access pass.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's contextual. It's all about when and where and how and why.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
And and then he's strong.
Strong.
You lift bra. That's
Yeah.
all that comes to mind. You lift bra.
Yes.
And fine. Oh, is that it?
That's
and
it.
He's non-reactive.
Oh, non-reactive. Yeah. See, this is another one of those things where I'm sort of alpha males rarely get emotional like beta males. I love a good alpha male blow up, like when they get pissed and they break
But
things.
not crying.
No, but see, I'm thinking totally non-reactive, and somebody who's like emotionally like dead eyes and just staring, you know, like we've seen these guys in certain movies where like every other camera angle is them basically just brooding.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Should we say the name? I feel bad picking on movie stars.
Say it.
James Franco.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, James.
Face number. This is James Franco upset.
James Franco upset. Okay, James Franco elated. James Franco upset because his dog just got hit by a car. Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. Non-reactive does not work for me all the time.
No, I'm going to agree with her on non-reactive. So I think that's really our
I
list.
think that is,
If
yes.
you want to go and check it out yourself, it's To Be Alpha, www.tobealpha.com. He also has 10 rules for the alpha, just in case this wasn't enough for you.
Stephen Mitchell is weighing in here too.
Stephen,
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine, yeah. Chris Pine.
Scott Eastwood. Oh, yeah.
Scott Eastwood, yep. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, absolutely.
As Deadpool.
Because I have to specify as Deadpool.
Right, yes.
Who else? Yes, Scott is getting the thumbs up from a couple of ladies. Margaret Anderson has joined us. Hi, Margaret. So, yeah, so that was, and I have some, before we actually leave you today, I have a little bit of news which I have to find. It's a shout out from my friend Gemma Broccato, who had a release this week. She released her book Mayhem, which is number 2 in the Goddesses of Delphi.
Ooh, I love a Greek mythology book.
It's such an awesome series, and this one is dealing with Thanos, the muse of astronomy.
Ooh.
Yeah, those are her heroes, all her Greek muses. It's really, really interesting.
This
so
I will
look
have
out,
to check out.
Exactly, so look out for Mayhem. That
mythology.
released this week.
Fabulous.
That's it. And do we have anything
So let's
else?
remind them about the contest and how to do that, since we've had people kind of come and go. For next week's, the prize package.
Absolutely. So we'll go through the prize package again. So
One
it's
more
this
time.
handy. Are you going to do Vanna?
Oh,
'Cause
sorry.
It can't be done without it. This handy dandy tote here. You see, it's clean on the back. It's lovely. And then we have the Alpha Catching Kit, which comes to us courtesy of Clinique. And there's some lipsticks and mascara.
That's good shit in there.
There's some
This is
good
not cheap.
stuff
This is
in
good stuff.
here.
So.
And just, it's unopened. See the safety package?
Sealed.
It's been sealed.
Sealed, and it's got a very cute little
And a
bag
cute little bag, which I think is very, very
Adorable.
good. So if you would like to win that package, then you can all you have to do is share the video, tag Cynthia, or myself, or if you're feeling really, really enthusiastic, tag both of us.
Bonus
And
points.
we will, we will announce the winner next week. Next we'll be back 12:30.
Yes.
What will we be talking about?
We don't know yet.
Not a
So
bloody
if you've got topics you would like to have us weigh in, or you would like to weigh in on, please feel free to leave them in the comments.
Absolutely.
And we would love to discuss them. So all things that have to do with any sort of books and book genres, or you name it, we'll yammer about it. So
Exactly. So
Yes.
we can find our way around pretty much any topic.
yes.
The challenge is on. Okay, so and before we go, we leave you with this final thought.
Yes.
It is said that gentlemen prefer blondes.
It's because blondes know what gentlemen prefer.
There we go. Think about it.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Thank you so much for joining us. We love your comments.
Bye-bye.